Let me just write down the thoughts I can't. It's too hard. Or tomorrow it won't feel right. Whatever it is, and how you think and how you act and how you feel is your personality, and personality is close related to your personal reality, your life. So if you want to change your life, your personal reality, you have to change your personality. And here we go again. You have to become aware of your subconscious thoughts. Write them down and say these thoughts like Gandalf on the bridge. You may not pass today. This is the end. So when you become aware of these thoughts, you are now the ruler of your thoughts. Less than 2% of Americans write down their intentions or goals. For those who do write them down, they have an 80% chance of achieving those goals if they write them down. So when you write something down, you're telling your brain that you mean it. This is the direction you are going. And it must be continuous. And this is the to be clause. Being is something you evolve into. Once you have your intentions, sponsorship ideas, and your list of reasons why you want to be healthy, these sponsorship ideas are really the driving force and will move you in that direction. If it is healthy, you could gain vitality. Maybe you want to look better. If it is wealth, you want freedom, especially with harmonization. Freedom to do what you want, right? So when you begin to define your intention and associate it with a sponsoring thought, you are now giving your body an emotional taste of what the future holds. And this process is not just about writing down some wishes on paper. It is a rewiring of neural pathways in the brain. It's about creating a new path in the dense jungle of the subconscious that leads to the future you want. It's about planting seeds of intention and growing them in the fertile soil of your focused attention. Imagine this: you are the designer of your own destiny, shaping your life plan with every intention and action. And just as an architect carefully plans every detail in a building before starting construction, you must carefully plan every detail of your desired future before starting construction. This means that you get clarity about what you want down to the smallest detail and add a vibrant emotional energy to it. So as you embark on this journey of self-transformation, remember that you have the power to shape your reality. Using a powerful combination of intentions, thoughts, and feelings, you can mold the clay of your existence into a masterpiece of your imagination. It's time to step into the role of conscious creator of your life. Use the tools of your mind with skill and precision, and create a reality that reflects your soul's deepest desires. The next step is to plan your actions. Manage your day for the first time one day. Now you are already part of the old deprived of myself, and today you say that I am a genius and achieve everything, or I live in a timeless universe. The universe lives for me. The different departments of the brain begin to connect, begin to synchronize, and what sins in the brain are links in the brain. So when your brain is coherent, you are coherent. If your brain is inconsistent, you are inconsistent. We measured it hundreds of times. We see very large areas of the brain. Huge areas begin to synchronize with each other. Then we see the left side of the brain talking, the right side of the brain. We see the front of our brain talking, the back. We see this whole brain state starting. And I see it every time. They seem so perfect that it is impossible for one. How can you want when you are healthy? And then the magic happens. We see these bar charts. We measure someone's brain. And suddenly we only see this bird. And then we take a break, and then 10 minutes later the bird. And we know it's a download. People have epiphanies. They have downloads. We receive raw information that exceeds our senses. The nervous system is truly the superconductor of consciousness. Let's unpack the emotions you would feel if this future happened. And you have to feel that feeling before it manifests. So, okay, how does an abundant person feel? Pretty free, in love with life, grateful to be alive, abundant, right? Now let's practice. As soon as you feel your gratitude, your healing begins. The moment you feel worthy and abundant, you create wealth. When you gain strength, you move towards your success. The moment you fall in love with yourself and fall in love with life, you create equally. The moment you fear life, you have a mysterious experience. And it's cause and effect, right? So if you can teach people how to create instead of lack or difference, but create from wholeness and create from what we call the quantum field instead of three-dimensional reality, well, a quantum field is an invisible field of energies that exists outside of our senses. You can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't feel it, you can't feel it, you can't feel it. It exists outside of our experience of three-dimensional reality. And how much of your waking day are you aware of energy and frequency? Most people are not aware of the quantum field. And if you are not aware of it, it does not exist for you. You can study all kinds of science and they will tell you that there is this invisible field of frequency and energy that exists beyond the senses and tends to connect everything physical and material. In fact, everything physical, material is related to this field. How to get there? So we found that if you take all your attention away from your body, you don't pay attention to your feelings, desires, and habits. If you take all your attention away from all the elements of your environment, cell phone, tablet, computer, car, you are in your bed. You withdraw from everything, from every place where you live, sleep, or work. There is a dramatic change in how the brain works. When people do it right, we call it going beyond ourselves. But in a sense, you are disconnected from your three-dimensional reality. Why? Because when you think about something in your 3D reality, your attention is there. And that's where your energy is. And if I can stay in that place of uncertainty and the unknown and turn that energy into clarity or gratitude, I can pick up my energy even when I'm surrounded by chaos. Then I fill that void between the old me and the new me with knowledge. And when you change your energy, you change your life. In other words, you're so busy promoting that you can't predict what's going to happen. You are just very clear. You will not return to those familiar cravings and desires. We help you get a clear direction in which you are moving, and let that energy propel you forward. Now this energy is like a flame in an alchemist's crystal. It transforms base metals into gold. This removes the slag, so cleaning involves quite a bit of vibration. Instead, there must be a mixture. And I think most of us have felt this incredible acceleration within us over the last year or two. And that's because the energy is so intense that our nervous system really has to adapt to it. So I think the purpose of life is really to peel back those layers, those masks, those habits and emotions that block the divine flow within us. Every morning when you start your day, before you open your eyes and reach for your cell phone and check your WhatsApp and Facebook messages, sit there and enjoy the clarity of what the future holds. Accept it emotionally before it happens. And if you do it right, you enter a new state of being. The first thing I would like is for people to decide what they want out of life. This is the first step. Decide what your future can look like. Find out what that vision is. And write down the details of what you want to get out of your life, be it your family, your career, your relationship, whatever it is. Find out what that vision looks like for you in the future. And then write down the feelings you feel when that happens. Are you happy? Are you excited? You full of energy? Do you love your life and are in constant gratitude? And now you have a clear intention and heightened emotions. So most people think about the past, and feelings and emotions are the end product of past experiences. So if you feel the same way every day, it means that nothing new is happening in your life. And when these feelings move your thoughts, you think of the past. So most people's biology lives mostly in the past. By the time we're 35, it's a set of learned behaviors and emotional responses, beliefs, perceptions on autopilot. That's 95% of most people. So their 5% works against the 95% of what they unconsciously remembered. So the first step is to become aware of unconscious thoughts, become aware of automatic behaviors, and then notice and pay attention to your emotions every day. As you begin to break free from the chains of these addictive emotions, you begin to open your heart. The field around your body, the heart, begins to produce a magnetic field that can sometimes reach 9 meters. And if you can teach a person how to feel the enhanced feeling and keep it, and they start liking the rock over and over again, and they start producing these beautiful waves when they feel deep and rich and deep. Then you're down big, rocks that create bigger waves. Now these waves are energy, and energy is frequency. And all frequencies carry information, just like radio waves and cell phone waves. What these waves carry are your thoughts, your intentions. So now the carrier of your own vibrational patterns begins to carry information that begins to affect matter. People are afraid because they prefer to live in guilt. At least they can predict who they will become instead of taking chances and taking chances. You really have to start practicing mentally. At the end of the day, I do this every day. Ask yourself, how am I doing? The first thing you need to do is decide if you are defined by a vision of the future or if you live by the memories of the past. Now thoughts are the language of the brain and feelings are the language of the body. And how you think and how you feel creates who you are. So we could say that the health status of most people when they start their day in the known past. Well, if you live in a known past, it makes sense that you start creating in a foreseeable future. Your body is your incomprehensible mind. Some people prefer to stick with someone they know rather than risk and take risks. Most people then say, I really don't see how my thoughts have anything to do with my destiny. Well, that's because 95% of these thoughts are subconscious programs, right? So you are not even aware that you are thinking these thoughts. So, the first step to change is to start thinking about what you thought and change it. And then when you begin to observe these thoughts, it is now in play because now you are working to become aware of it and no longer unconscious. And that requires an incredible amount of awareness. Yes, it takes a lot of awareness, and consciousness cannot exist without energy. Energy, so you have to raise your energy to get there. Otherwise, it will wear you down. Yes, you'll be back, won't you? So when you start to feel these unconscious thoughts, they will never slip into your head or dominate you, because when you combine a clear intention, a consistent thought, a consistent brainwave with a consistent heart movement to that increased feeling, the thoughts are electric and the emotions are magnetic. The magnetism of this center becomes the energy that this energy carries within itself, the intention. And now you send a new signature to the quantum field. Once you are locked into this frequency, you don't have to go anywhere to get it as long as you return to this energy signature every day. A new job will find you. The new house will really find you. A new relationship will find you because you are the vortex that draws the experience to you. But remember, this journey is not without its challenges. It requires dedication, discipline, and unwavering commitment. There are days when doubt creeps in, when fear threatens to derail your progress, and when old thought patterns try to pull you back into the familiar comfort of the past. But in these moments, you must stand firm in your resolve, anchor the vision of your desired future, and refuse to waver in your resolve. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals, immerse yourself in feelings of success, and seek support from mentors, friends, and loved ones who believe in your potential. And most importantly, trust the process. Trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor, guiding you to the realization of your dreams. So as you embark on this transformational journey, remember that you are not alone. You are part of a vast network of interconnected beings, all striving for growth, development, and fulfillment. And when you raise your vibration, you contribute to the collective rise of consciousness, igniting a ripple of positive change that reverberates through the cosmos. So continue to shine your light, continue with your highest truth, and move forward with unceasing faith and determination. Because in the end, the most important thing is not the destination, but the journey itself, the journey of self-discovery, self-mastery, and self-transformation. And on this journey, discover your true nature, unleash the limitless potential within you, and emerge victorious, radiant, and fully aligned with the great tapestry of life. This is your time, your moment, your chance to step into the fullness of your being and create the life you were always meant to live. So come forth, dear soul, and shine like the wonderful creator that you are. The universe awaits your brilliance, your creativity, and your limitless potential. Embrace the journey, embrace the challenges, and embrace the endless possibilities before you. Because you are the architect of your destiny, the master of your destiny, and the co-creator of your reality. And as you stand at the threshold of this new chapter, know that you have the power within you to change your life. So take a deep breath, gather all your courage, and step boldly into the unknown. Because in the depths of uncertainty, true magic happens, where miracles are born, and where the extraordinary becomes possible. This is your moment, your time to shine. So grab it with both hands and let your light illuminate the world. Because you are a magnificent being with infinite potential, destined for greatness, capable of creating miracles beyond your wildest dreams. So go ahead and create the life you were always meant to live. The universe is waiting for you to spread your wings and fly. Go, dear soul, and let your light shine for all the world to see.